Hello everybody! Today on Music with Miss Julia, we are going to show you how to make your own kitchen water glass symphony. Now, what's really cool about this experiment slash sound exploration is that you can use any sort of glass that you have. So I've used it before with my water glasses in my kitchen, but today I'm going to show you using mason jars and old glasses. So this looks like it once held some olive oil. That's perfect for what we need to do. So what you're gonna need for this experiment is, I'm using 5 glasses, but if you have 3 or 4, that's fine too. 5 glasses, any type of glass is fine, some food coloring, and a bowl of water. So super easy, that's all you need. And lastly, your special spoon. You're gonna need one normal spoon that you would get out of your silverware drawer, and this is going to be what we use to play our instrument. So just do wait and you'll see why. So what I'm going to show you today is how sound vibrations work. Now, sound vibrations talk about how our voice carries over a large area of space, and how our voice can change and our pitch can change. And pitch talks about where our voice can be on the sound scale. So if I have a really high pitch, I'm talking like this. Or if I have a really low pitch, I'm going to be talking like this, right? So I'm going to show you how that works in this glass symphony. So take a listen, make sure you have your listening ears on while I show you how all of these glasses sound with no water in them. So here's the first one. So you notice how some of those sound a little bit different? It's based on the size. So you'll notice these two sound kind of the same. This one's a little lower. This one's a little lower. And that one's a little higher. Do you know why that is? Let's wait a second and let's see if we can notice anything different. So for this experiment, you're going to need to use different amounts of water in each glass. So I'm using a little measuring cup to pour my water. It's okay if I spill a little bit. But you're going to fill your glasses less to more. So here I go. I'm going to fill my glasses. And it's okay that they're different sizes because that's just going to add to the science of our sound experiment. So I'm adding more water to this one and more water to this one. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to use my small one as the littlest amount of water. There you go. Oops. It's okay if you're spilled, that's all part of the fun. So, you'll notice, let me move my food coloring out of the way so you guys can see, that I am now filling these water glasses from less amount of water to most amount of water. And it might be a little hard to see now, and that's why we have this food coloring. The food coloring is going to help us to see how much water is in each glass. So, in my littlest amount of water, I'm going to do 1 drop of green. Whoa. Okay, so you can see I have this amount of water in this one. I'm going to put maybe red in this one, and yellow in this one. It's also really fun to just watch the food coloring disappear. So here's my red glass, here's my yellow glass. It's also going to help me see if I did this right, if I eyed my water amounts right, because once you have color, it's a lot easier to tell. And I'm going to do both blue and red in this one, so I make purple. All right, so I'm going to wait for these colors to settle. And right now I'm going to eye to see if I did this right. So I think I'm going to add a little bit more water to my last one, just so I can tell. There we go. I think I did a really good job of making it go from most water to least water. So now that I have my glasses all set up, I want you to remember what it sounded like when I played them all empty. You can go back in the video too if you want to use that for a guide. Now, listen to what it sounds like when I play them now that they all have a different amount of water. Oh, I'm going to use this side actually. Whoops. some space actually so that you guys can hear the sound. There we go. Do you guys notice a difference in sound? So, if you notice, there's a lot of loud sounds there, but you'll notice that this one is lower than this one. And that's because there is more water in this one than there is in this bottle. So the more water that there is, the lower the sound is going to be because the vibration is going to work differently than there is when there's no water. Can you guys try to play a song on your water glass symphonies? What songs can you make? Now, once you do this, you can experiment and try to make a song, or you can see what happens if you add water to any of them. So if I add more water to my yellow one, now I'm going to have more water than I do in my blue one. So is it going to sound the same? Sound different. Why don't you guys go and try to make your own symphony? Thanks, bye.